Alright, so apparently we got a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet update. I don't know when this was announced, but clearly I must have missed the damn announcement because I was not informed of this until I saw a notification this morning. I'm like, oh, it was Scarlet and Violet announcement today. So let's just hop into it, see what we get.
All right, everyone. It's almost time to begin your journeys in the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. Are you ready? You'll get to catch Pokemon, raise them, and battle.
Green Donphan! And look at that! I've always wanted to use a Donphan, and I've never had the chance to. That'd be a good chance to use a Donphan. I wouldn't mind using Donphan for once.
Them. As you embark on an adventure where the familiar charms of the Pokemon series
they're inside
evolve
there?
into
Okay.
a new experience. As a student at an academy in the Paldea region, you'll take part in an independent study program called the Treasure Hunt.
I believe this is the second story that they were talking about. I haven't. I've kind of been focused, like paying attention to this, but also really haven't. But if this is the second story, that's pretty interesting. So the first story is the Pokemon League, and the second story is the Treasure Hunt. That was pretty cool.
And you'll search this vast world for a precious treasure of your very own. But hey, at this point, you probably knew all that already, right? Here's something we hope even you well-informed viewers will enjoy. A sneak peek at 4 particular trainers' journeys in Paldea.
Okay.
Now, let the adventures
Lechonk.
begin.
Can we really not approach
This
and fight
trainer is
them?
battling a Pokemon called Lechonk. Lechonk is a gourmand. It's proud of its nose, which it uses to sniff out delicious food.
I'm sorry, I really can't stand like this UI. Like it just looks so like this UI is so cringe. I hate it.
Oh, look! Quaxley Tarascala.
Okay. We still have no clue what these starters look like. Final forms.
Terastallizing is a phenomenon unique to the Paldea region, but all Pokemon can do it.
Okay.
It adds extra punch to moves of the Pokemon's Terra Type. What's that over there?
Okay, first off, is there a backslide in the quality of the game when it comes to like the look? Because this is starting to look a little bit more like Legends Arceus again, and like it's like overall quality. What happened?
Is that a glowing Pokemon?
Is that a glowing
It
what?
seems to be a Jigglypuff. But why is it shining so bright? Better approach it slowly and start a battle.
Hi Jigglypuff, are you gonna terrestrialize on me?
It's
Oh,
terrestrialized.
okay.
Looks like this Jigglypuff has the water type for its Terra type.
Alright,
Apparently,
I
this
mean-
sparkly wild Pokemon will terrestrialize in battle.
Okay, I like that. I like that because it kind of takes the idea of like Mega Evolution and like Z moves and give it to wild Pokemon as well, which I think is a really fun idea because like it's kind of weird when it's like only trainers that could do this certain technique. But you know what? Overall, the terrestrialized Pokemon, it's pretty interesting. I like it. I like it. Still like this UI though. What a pulse. Alright.
This Jigglypuff seems pretty tough, but Quaxley's strong too. Dealing enough
so.
damage to a wild Terra Pokemon causes its terrestrialization to come undone.
Oh, and then you can catch it. Okay.
Now, throw a Pokeball! Nice! The wild Jigglypuff was caught! Some Pokemon, like this Jigglypuff, have a Terra type completely different from their regular type.
Okay, wait, that's actually really, really good. That's actually really, really good, telling us what the typical typing is and then telling what the Terra type is. I like that. That's actually okay. So I'm wondering, do like you find out the Terra type after you terrestrialize, or do you find out when you catch the Pokemon, and from there you can use it knowing, hey, it's terrestrializes into this particular type. That's pretty good. I like it. I like that.
Any Pokemon is capable of having any of the 18 different types as its Terra type.
I'm trying to think of the most busted type combination right now, and I'm pretty sure that might end up being like Steel Fairy. And then like, what's weakest? Steel's weak to fire, ground, and fighting, and then fairies weak to poison and steel. So theoretically, wouldn't like one of the strongest types be? No, because still types with the ground. I'm trying to think. Okay, I'm wondering what would the strongest like triple type be? But it's not triple type. It's just like changing your type. But still.
Type.
Litten's in the game. Okay, I haven't seen you since. Was it in? It couldn't be since Kalos, right? Because I know Go-Go is the longest Pokemon we haven't seen since Kalos, which is about like 11 years ago now. But like, when's the last time we could catch Litten? I don't remember.
What's this? Quaxley's out there in the world, charging straight toward that Litleo. Looks like Quaxley battled Litleo on it.
I called Litleo Litten. Holy shit. It's a fucking fire cat thing. God damn. Alright, so they're showing you could fight outside of typical battles. Now your Pokemon do combat on their own, which I think is a pretty good idea, really cool idea. I still wish they brought back the mechanic that made it so you could just throw a Pokeball and catch it. I don't know why it's not a thing they didn't bring back, because honestly that's something that I think everybody appreciated from Legends Arceus, and the fact that they didn't is really annoying. Also, it's showing that the XP share is fully on, and showing that everybody gets XP from like your Pokemon finding wild Pokemon independent of you, which I think is pretty cool.
Its own and won.
That honestly should make grinding a lot easier. That should really make grinding a lot easier.
That's because the trainer gave Quaxley the Let's Go command. Using Let's Go will send your lead Pokemon out onto the field to battle.
Okay. I like that.
If a Pokemon gets sent out toward an item, it'll go pick it up. Just like Quaxley here.
So the TMs are just out in the field. Okay, I like that. I like that actually. Interesting, but I like it.
What a useful command for searching your surroundings. These Pokemon are so helpful, giving their all for their partner. Next, the trainer opens his map to see where he wants to go.
Okay, so we're getting a bit of the map. I don't know where this is at, but this is like close to like the city center. All right.
You can set a place as your destination to keep yourself on track as you go.
I like
and
that.
You can hop atop
That's
the
smart.
legendary Pokemon.
And we have a bottom screen UI. I have mixed feelings about that. I think, okay, it depends on how big the game is. I think if the game is not too big, the bottom screen UI, like map on the bottom isn't really necessary, but the game's pretty big, which is what's coming off to be at the moment. I think this will be pretty helpful.
On Miraidon and get going. And what have we here? It's a base belonging to Team Star, the school troublemakers. Starfall Street, one of the 3 major stories that will make up your Paldean adventures, will unfold in bases like this one. Time to face Team Star. Our trainer rang the bell and barged into the base. That takes some guts. But things look bad. There are lots of grunts around and they keep sending out Pokemon. They just...
Okay, Wiglet, Growlithe and Ninetales. I mean, not Ninetales, Growlithe and Arcanine, Torkoal's in the game. Alright. So is it literally just like a boss rush with these guys? Is that what this is?
We'll need to use Let's Go to defeat Team Star's Pokemon. There we go. All the grunts have been defeated at last.
Okay, so basically it's a gauntlet, and then you go into the actual fight here.
Is that some kind of tricked out car? It is. And atop it is Mella, the boss of Team Star's fire crew.
Animations look pretty good. The character animations, I would say, look pretty good. But I think that might be like for like the close-up, but like I would say this is a lot better than like Sword and Shield. I would say about the same level as like Legends Arceus, but a lot better than Sword and Shield.
She's obviously tough. It's easy to see why she's a boss. Time for these trained up Pokemon to battle. You'll have to wait for your own adventure to see how a battle like this plays out.
Okay, my question, and I think this is something that like I think just came to my mind because we know Jigglypuff can now terrestrialize into a water type Pokemon. When do you get the opportunity to unlock terrestrialization? Is it something you get early on, or is it something you get late in the game? I feel like that could be like a real shift in how the game's difficulty plays out. Because the game can only be difficult if you don't get the mechanic early on. I would think it would be really interesting that you can get the mechanic late in the game, but your opponents have it early in the game. You have to learn to work around it. I think that'd be pretty interesting for difficulty's sake.
Now, let's check in on another trainer. How's her adventure going? Aha! She's using the TM machine at a Pokemon Center.
Okay, so you can buy TMs. What's the... Oh, it's League Point and the... Okay, that's interesting. It's different than... There's specifically like going to like Pokemon Center in the past and buying TMs at the shop. I like that. It basically makes it a collectathon for like the items that you want. And I'm willing to bet that, considering the fact that like these are like specific TMs at a certain location, that certain locations have certain TMs that others don't. That would be pretty interesting. That'd be pretty interesting. I'm thinking of things to add for like the lockout script. That's something, definitely something I want to try out.
TM machine lets you make your own TMs, also known as technical machines, using materials Pokemon drop when you defeat or catch them.
I'm wondering if it makes it that you can make your own TMs. Are we going back to single use? Actually, yep, we're going back to single use TMs. Oh shit. Shit. That's something. Wow. It's been 4 generations since we had single use TMs in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I like that. Am I correct? Or maybe not?
Now, where will she go next? Seems to be a desert-like area under a blazing sun. Just looking at it is enough to make you thirsty. Oh, her Rotom phone is ringing. Sounds like Arvin, her friend in the next grade up, needs some help. To give Arvin a hand, the trainer's headed to a rock face where a Titan lurks. This is one of the stops on the Path of Legend, a story where you'll seek out legendary herbs called Herba Mystica. There it is! A gigantic Titan Pokemon! Time to battle!
I low-key wish this was the way they did it in Legends Arceus, where you were basically battling it like hand to hand. I know it's different because we have like, you know, Pokemon, because we have Pokemon domesticated now, but like I totally wish it was different. I really wish it was like the way they did it in Legends Arceus. That was some fun shit. Okay, but we're at level 27 and we can use Terascalization. Which I want to bet this is like maybe like early mid game, because like level 27 is not the 4th gen. So I'm wondering, okay, so like I'm seeing it here and like you seem to be getting it like around level 27. But we also have gotten it earlier because we gotten it before the starters have fully evolved or like even got to a second form. So I'm wondering if it's gonna be a skill that you can unlock early game, which is gonna fucking suck.
Right off the bat, there's Icy Wind, the move our trainer taught Drifloon earlier. Icy Wind lowered the Titan Cloth's speed stat.
Wait.
Icy Wind lowered the Titan...
Why does she look so fucking, like, bored?
Titan Cloth's speed stat. Drifloon terastallized to become a grass type. This is Terra Blast.
I think that actively makes it worse. Also, my camera's getting like blurry. I think that actively makes like Drifloon worse because it goes from Ghost Flying, which is really weak to Dark and Electric and Ghost, to now being weak to like Fire, Poison, Bug, Flying. You actively made it worse. What the fuck?
A new move that changes type to match the user's Terra type when the user is terastallized. It ought to be handy for a Pokemon with a Terra type different from its regular types. Looks like Cloth suddenly got somewhere else to be. Wait, what's our trainer doing now of all times?
Okay, they're doing trades.
Looks like she's taking a little break from adventuring
Graphics in the game, and I don't know what that new Pokemon is.
And over here, her trade partner has received GIRAFIRAG. Seems like she immediately added GIRAFIRAG to her team, and she's gonna let it run around in the field and train up for some battles. Oh, could GIRAFIRAG be evolving?
Okay, so evolution's in the over. What the fuck? Okay, my brain didn't even register the fact that it's evolving, and then I realized it's evolving. I'm like, wait, pause. It's getting a new form.
Its head? Or is its head wearing its tail? What an unexpected evolution.
Okay.
Seems like GIRAFIRAG has evolved into Farigiraf.
They just had to keep with the whole palindrome name configuration, didn't I? Figuraf, if that's what it's called. I like that name.
In the Paldea region's Pokédex, you can see photos of Pokémon as well as information about them, so you can get to know them even better. Let's check out the town of Artisan next. It looks like one.
I want to make sure everybody saw that. What the fuck is that, like, 5 frames per second bullshit I'm looking at right now? Is it really that difficult to, like, have it, like constantly just rotating at a normal frame per second?
Let's check out the town of Artisan next. It looks like one big park. Now that
they should have shown that. They should not have shown that. That
the
moment
trainer's
there.
Pokemon have gotten stronger,
They
it
should've.
seems she's made her way to a gym. She's following Victory Road, the story where you'll conquer all 8 gyms to achieve champion rank.
I'm hoping these gyms are difficult. Especially if we get the Terascalization. I hope these gyms are difficult to balance out. Because I remember in Sword and Shield, even in X and Y, like Mega Evolution and Gigantamax like that slash Dynamax made these gyms a fucking wash. And even if you didn't use them, the gyms were not that difficult to get through. So I'm hoping like these are like difficult gyms to balance out like Terascalization.
Nimona, the battle-loving trainer who'll show you the ropes, is all fired up. Before you can battle a gym leader, you'll first have to pass the gym test at their gym.
Some
Better
Flora.
get started right away.
Okay, first off, frame rate, but second off, this is fucking adorable. This is fucking adorable.
All right, that's the gym test passed. Time to battle
Alright,
the
now
gym
for the
leader.
gym.
Here comes Gracias, the grass-type gym leader, with a striking entry.
Fido. I'm using a Fido on my run. I don't care. It's happening. You got like the worst shit type ever. I'm still using it.
Whoa! Pseudo-Wudo terastallized and became a grass type.
So, if I noticed correctly, Terascalization takes any Pokemon that can be dual type and turns it into one type. Which, I mean, that has its benefits, has its flaws, depending on like who's getting hit by what.
Are you gonna be okay, Fido? How's our trainer gonna handle this one?
Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Now one's like super effective too, that's a funny
She's
thing.
gonna fight back by having her own Pokemon terastallize.
Wait. That's like second or third gym like level right here. So we get that shit early on. Fuck.
She's
Okay.
gonna fight back by having her own Pokemon.
Also, Fido,
terastallized.
Terascalization to a flying type. That's pretty good. I like that.
Fido became a flying type. That should give
Nice.
it an edge against this grass-type Pseudo-Wudo. No matter who or what you're up against, with some smart terastallizing, you'll have nothing to fear. I can't
Don't you wish
wait
you were
to
rock
see
type now,
how it will
Pseudo-Wudo?
unfold between terastallizing.
So what I'm willing to bet is that Terascalization basically goes from when it's used until either it's recalled or until it's knocked out, which I think it's fine. I think that's fine because it works the same way as like Gigantamax. And I'm pretty sure Mega Evolution worked the way as well. That's pretty fine. I can't complain.
Pokemon.
You weren't slick with that cut.
This
Just
trainer's
saying.
heading into a hair salon to spice things up. Wow, look at all.
Okay, wait. This is a guy, so they definitely got a lot more customization. I like that. Right, this is a guy character. I think so. Regardless, I think it's a good thing to have more customization because we did not have a lot. Like especially even like in X and Y, we didn't have a lot. I know they added a bit in Sword and Shield, but like
All
this is
these
nice.
options. How are you supposed to choose?
So we'll be choosing that.
Huh. I kind of want to try that hairstyle too. And now to complete the look. Plenty to choose from here too. I feel like I could spend all day on this.
Okay.
And while you're trying out all sorts of styles,
Fucking greet it! Oh, fucking greet it! This bitch! This motherfucker! But we do have a camera app, I like that, but fucking greet
you can
it!
whip out the camera app and go
Sableye.
snap,
Well, we already knew
snap,
about Sableye.
snap. Looks like this
Alright.
trainer found the perfect style. Line up a good shot and snap. Now they've updated their
That's
profile
adorable.
picture. Looking back on photos you've taken of scenic vistas or memorable moments with beloved Pokemon is just one more way to enjoy your adventure.
I love how I keep reacting Pokemon we've already seen from like fucking like a month ago or some shit. Like I am like empty brain sometimes when it comes to like knowing what the fuck's going on.
And now it's picnic time with Pokemon.
Picnic time. Cool.
When Pokemon...
Goodra's back! Yay! Now we're getting Hisuian Goodra or just regular Goodra? Because I wouldn't mind Hisuian Goodra, because, you know, the dragon's a pretty fun type to work with.
Gotten dirty from a long journey. A nice scrub and shower gets them all clean.
Unironically, I will be using this.
Before having lunch, Pokemon can get out some energy by playing with a ball. You can just tell how much fun they're having. Oh wow,
okay.
Could this be a Pokemon egg? Apparently, eggs can sometimes be found during picnics. And now, the moment we've been waiting for, sandwich time! This trainer came prepared with plenty of ingredients they bought in town. It can be tough deciding which sandwich to make. This one may be a little overstuffed. It might not hold together.
Buddy, you've done too much. You have done too much. You have put... Okay. I was good with the lettuce. I was good with whatever. I think it was ham they're using. I'm good with that lettuce. Good with the ham. Good with the tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes, but personally good with tomatoes. But you're putting more tomatoes. You're putting cucumbers. Stop. You've done too much.
Just gotta put the bread on top and finish it off with a pick. Done. Let's see how it tastes.
Whoever did this should not be in like in the kitchen.
Looks like it's a hit with everyone. Eating sandwiches can give you benefits, like making certain types of Pokemon easier to catch.
You see, now that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I don't like that. So basically, it increases your chance of encountering a Pokemon, catching a Pokemon, or I guess the power of a type of move in a Pokemon raid. That's not a bad idea. Would be good against like legendary Pokemon, depending on how they do legendary Pokemon in this region. But I think that'd be a pretty good idea against legendary Pokemon. All right, can't complain there.
Or making your Pokemon gain more experience points. Time for a group photo with these
that works.
Pokemon.
Fuck you, Greta.
Where to go next? Oh hey, looks like more of our trainer friends have shown up.
They're showing
All right, they're gonna take on a Terra raid battle. Can these trainers work together to defeat the Terra Pokemon before time runs out?
Okay.
Their opponent is a Chansey that's Tarascalized into a ghost type. What kind of fight will the strong, sparkling...
That Chansey's fucked.
Chansey?
That Chansey is so fucked. I actually feel bad for the Chansey. Oh no. Oh, that poor thing. You're better off as a fairy type, buddy. Or you're normal. You're better off as a normal type, buddy. Okay, way too many things happened at once and I couldn't see anything. What the fuck? Because I think I heard the animation for like play rough.
What kind of fight will the strong, sparkling Chansey put up?
Defense girl? Okay. Okay, yeah, so play rough was used. Ew, that's a bit too much at once.
It's really powerful. These trainers better stay to...
Oh, wait. I don't know if this is new or not, but the battle is both on a damage and a timer. So basically, if you do enough damage to take it out, if you don't do enough damage and don't take it out, if you run out of time, the battle's over. All right, I like that.
Stand together and strike back.
Bye, Sableye.
If your Pokemon gets knocked out in a Terra raid battle, don't worry. It can recover and rejoin the fray. Hang in there, Sableye.
Okay, I like that.
Along with using your Pokemon's moves, you also have the option to support your allies by cheering and decide how you'll handle the fight.
Alright. They really dragged out this one segment. Okay, we get it.
Victory. the chance to catch this Terra Pokemon. When you join forces to win your battles, the bonds between friends and Pokemon shine even brighter.
Do we all get to use this Pokemon, or it's like one person that gets it? I want to bet it's all of us, because we all bought it, but like still.
Alright, that Chansey with a rare Terra Type is now part of the team. So, what'd you think?
Something just hit me. Chansey gets a lot of HP. That thing's gonna be a bitch to kill. I don't know what Blissey's Terra Type is, but like if Blissey's Terra Type is Ghost, that's gonna be a bitch to kill.
While you were getting a look at these 4 trainers' journeys, did you spot a glimmer of something that could become your personal treasure?
No.
Encounters with Titan Pokemon? Face-offs with Team Star? Taking on gyms? There's plenty more to be said about all these things, of course. What you just saw was only a glimpse of the adventures awaiting you in the Paldea region. Which Pokemon will you choose?
I still don't fucking know which starter I'm gonna pick. This is the first time I've gone this close to the game. I still don't know what fucking starter I'm gonna pick.
What sort of exciting adventures will you have? It's all up to you. Your adventures are right around the corner. May they shine bright.
Okay. Alright. Let me find a frame I could like stop on. Nope, I don't want to watch Dragon Ball Super. I mean, fuck, whatever it's called. Wait, let me find a good fucking like place to stop on.
Where will she go? Earth called Earth.
Okay, right there's good. Okay. This trailer didn't show a lot of new things, but what it did show was pretty interesting. You can run into wild Terascalization Pokemon, which I think is pretty cool. We now know not Litleo's in the game. I'm hoping that Litleo's Terascalization type makes up for like its type being like really bad, because Fire Normal is like very, very bad. Like that's weak to what? That's weak to fighting, that's weak to rock, that's weak to ground. That's weak to water. You know, actually that's not no, that's so bad. Okay, so we got a few new Pokemon. We got Girafarig's evolution, which I think is pretty cool. Otherwise, it was kind of mid. It was kind of mid because we basically got what we already knew for the most part. It's some like new changes. 5 out of 10 trailer. This is gonna be something we talk about in the Legends podcast. Because we record I think next week, so I'll look out for that. But yeah, this is I don't know. I'm liking what they're giving us. They're definitely holding back, which is good. But at the same point, I feel like we know too much at this point. I feel like at this point, we've reached a point where it's like, hey, stop telling us what's in the game. Let it go. Stop telling us what's in the game. Because I think like we're at the point where the game is about 1 month away. We're 1 month to 12 days away. And at this point, if I find out nothing else about the game, I think I'll be good. But yeah, that's basically it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and check. I will be streaming on Twitch later today. So yeah, go check that out. Okay, bye. I don't have to do YouTube guys. Bye. See you like later. Bye.